Welcome to a new Pauper video. I have been calling for bans. I was actually blessed with unbans as well. I love unbans. The bans were pretty big, Deadly Dispute, Basking Brood Scale, and Kuldotha Rebirth. The last one really surprised me. I was expecting more of a nuclear weapon to the black decks. I was also expecting Eco Wellspring to be banned. Didn't expect red to be weakened. It's not gonna be banned. It maybe goes back to the burn version. It's gonna be definitely less powerful than before. But let's focus on the unbans now. We got two cards unbanned. We got the High Tide and we got Prophetic Prism. Now today, as I record, it's the day after the announcement. I got my paper decks ready to record on Mengucci's workshop. We're gonna be playing Mono Blue Tide versus Tron. I'll be streaming Tron later, so it will be another video with Tron. But for now, let's check up this deck. So, High Tide I believe, has been banned forever. Basically, whenever they introduced Pauper, it's kind of weird, the history of Pauper, but this card was just retroactively banned. Something like, okay, we're gonna make every card like they just banned like Turak, Sinkhole, and alongside High Tide. I believe I may be wrong in here, and we may have had High Tide in the past. But the shell that I have in front of me. So actually, what does this card do? It turns every island into a dual land. And then if you play a second High Tide, it turns every island into a Lotus Field. And Lotus Field combo in Modern, I just played the deck in Modern with Psychic Puppetry and the Arcanes. So I decided to port over that same shell into here. So we have Psychic Puppetry, which you can splice into Arcane alongside Ideas Unbound, Peer Through Depths, and Reach Through Mist. And if you have two High Tide going, every Psychic Puppetry will be free, and you'll be just digging through your deck, upping the spell count, casting your whole deck, milling your opponent deck with Stream of Thoughts. Now you have 4 Merchant Scroll. This card is super powerful in this deck because it basically tutors everything. It tutors your combo pieces, but most importantly, it will tutor High Tide. You also have Muddle the Mixture that can, I guess, tutor for Merchant Scroll or Psychic Puppetry. You have a lot of card draws. You have Lure Revealed, Ponder to find your combo pieces. You have Accumulate Knowledge to just get a large amount of cards. Of course, this deck doesn't have a great way to deal with the board. I'm actually very excited to try how this deck does, how powerful it is. Of course, it's a super primordial list. I was helped by some friend, namely Tomazolos, who always helps me building Pauper decks. We have a Ponder on turn 1, followed by a couple of Accumulated Knowledge. You had no idea Merchant Scroll was a common. Yeah, originally printed in Origins. It's not even on Magical Line, the Origins art. I believe on Magical Line there's only the 8th edition art. Think so. Same as Twiddle, yeah. On Magical Line you only have this, and you only have this Twiddle. I guess there's also the 7th edition Twiddle. I believe you have 2 Twiddles on Magical Line. Yeah, exactly. Not every card is on Magical Line. Not every set is on Magical Line. Anyway, let's go Island Ponder. Okay. This is real nice. I'm gonna for sure draw these and pass to you. Very Seer, okay. Yeah, Faeries is gonna be a tough matchup. A very tough matchup. We got the Giga Drowse post sideboard. I even have one main deck. Okay. I wonder if... Oh, man. They didn't even replay the thing. They didn't even replay the Faeries here. Why? If Spell Pierce? Get a land drop and pass. Okay. This end can go off very soon. Although, like my hand produces a ton of mana and draws a ton of cards. The problem is that we're playing against counter spells. But if we're playing against, I don't know, not counter spell of Writhing Chrysalis on turn 3, I could have won the game next turn. Yeah, it's gonna be hard against Faeries. We have 1 Giga Draw's main deck with 4 Merchant Scroll. Maybe they tap out for Spell Stutter now. Yeah, this hand was 100% a win in the normal scenario. This hand was 100% a win. I have infinite mana and I get through my deck basically. I get through the top 8 cards by untapping 6 mana in the meanwhile. Because what this hand does, again, in the solitary mode, is High Tide, Twiddle, get 3 mana. Twiddle, get 5 mana. Cast these cards for free, untapping 6 mana, splicing onto the Arcane, because both of these are Arcane. Now, obviously, if I'm putting counters at High Tide, I don't have anything. So it is going to be much harder. I may tap or untap target permanent. So this means that I can't tap my opponent land. The problem is that just the first High Tide won't resolve. And at that point, just with 1 High Tide, it is much harder. Let me make sure if I can win with just 1 High Tide. Plus, like, casting High Tide is bad because also my opponent lands get doubled. So it is a very unfortunate matchup that we got paired in the first round. But nonetheless, let's try to do our best. Because also Twiddle can tap my opponent land. Yeah. You say they won't counter High Tide. All right, then if they won't counter High Tide, I hope they don't. Let's see. But let's hope they don't. Oh wow, they actually don't. Okay. Okay, great. Great news. Now, hmm, okay, now I have lots more mana. Lot of more mana. I wish there was hidden strings to tap their land and untap mine. This is what you do in Pioneer. Maybe I can do that as well here. Because remember, my Twiddles can tap their lands. The problem is that if I cast 2 Twiddles to tap your lands, I only have 1 mana left. Hmm. If I cast a second High Tide, what do you guys think happens? If I cast a second High Tide and this for any chance resolves, we win for sure. The problem is, if this one does not resolve, it's gonna be we will not have it. But let's see what happens. I think I have to go for it now. So let's hope this High Tide. Oh shit! It resolved. Okay. All right. Now, if I tap this island again, I gain 3. Right. So I think I need to start by untapping this island here. And then I have to tap 3 lands. Sorry, 3 mana to tap both of your lands. And then go in second main and I have 1 island only. But 1 island only is going to be a big deal. You don't want to splice because if they counter, they just counter the whole package. So I can only splice after. So let's start by untapping my island. You definitely don't want to splice into counter spells. Again, this is going to be very hard, but I'm trying my best here. It's turn 4. Easy win if they didn't play against counterspell, but my opponent let me resolve the High Tides. Maybe they don't expect a deck like this. They counterspell this one. This is an instant, eh? A Twiddle. Okay. Right, so let's do this. Let's go in begin combat. so that we burn their mana. They tap both? I didn't realize. They must not know about High Tide. Oh shit. They must not know about High Tide. It's a new card. They tap both of their lands. All right. Perfect. I mean, yeah, okay. They just literally unbanned it yesterday. Okay, let's go. Are we ready? There's no dates. There's no free counter, basically. So we can go off here. Let's go Twiddle first. Now, what we do is we play Ideas Unbound, and we splice into the Arcane both our Psychic Puppetry, which will be 4 mana, untap 6 mana, and draw 3. We win for sure. Can I write, please don't concede? It's for YouTube video. I want to say that because sometimes people concede and it's really bad. So I hope they don't. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep on going off here. Peer through depths. Revealing both the Psychic Puppetry. Once again, producing a lot of mana, as well as looking at top 5 and picking up more peer through depths. I wonder, actually, I think Ideas Unbound is better. Yeah, I think Ideas Unbound is better. So untap, untap. Now we splice this 2. Okay. Drew, not great, but we still have a land drop to make, and every land here makes so much mana. I'm gonna go Ponder for now. Okay. More Psychic Puppetry. But I already have so much mana that I'm just gonna go for for Accumulate Knowledge. Accumulate Knowledge here draws 3 cards, and I can just redraw the Psychic Puppetry. You should refrain to tap your lands as much as possible because you can always draw High Tide. So first, always use the floating mana. But I don't want to shuffle. Having 3 puppetry is nice. All right, let's go for Merchant Scroll. Yeah, let's go for Merchant Scroll. And let's get, maybe I should just get Peer Through Depths now. Because breaking would be very bad. And I can definitely break now. Yeah, let's get Peer. Yeah, it's very hard to break this one. So what I'm doing is I need 5 mana now. So it's Peer Through Depths, splicing all 3 of my puppetry. Every puppetry gives me 3 mana. Okay. I find Accumulate Knowledge for 2 mana draws 4. Ideas Unbound, whereas draws 3 for netting mana. Yeah, I still have a land drop, I know. Let's get Ideas Unbound, but I can definitely break now. So I'm untapping 9 lands, or rather 9 mana. Let's do this again. Splice. Oh, I guess I have to cancel. First I have to float mana. Splice 1, 2, and 3. So I draw 3. Okay, very good. Very good. I drew 2 payoff now. Now I can even get the High Tide. Because now I got a lot of mana. I think I'm casting another High Tide. I think at this, I mean, how much mana do you need to mill your opponent out? I think I'm still gonna go for another Ideas Unbound. Oh, I guess this one cannot search for Ideas Unbound. Only Model the Mixture can. 48 cards or 12 steam, so 45 mana. I think I can get to 45 mana pretty easily. So I'm just gonna get the High Tide. So now every land tap for 4. So let's play High Tide. Now, I can go modular mixture, transmute, and I get the ideas unbound. This is the last one. I can also get the High Tide. I can also get Yeah. Okay, let's get ideas unbound down. Uh, I need okay, so I need to tap all my lands first. I'll splice. Okay. Draw 3. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, this is a win 100% now. Gonna merge the scroll for the last High Tide. Now, I'll float mana. I'll splice Reach Through Mists. Yes. Okay, more Psychic Puppetry. Yeah, this is over now. There's not even point in drawing more cards. I guess I need another land now. It's finally time for my 4th land drop. So I'm gonna splice all of my puppetry. Pay 1. Yes. Keep on doing this. I could have also Merchant Scroll for something else. Yes. 60 mana. Are you sure the Stream of Thought is enough? Let me do calculator. Allora, se mi avversario ha 40, this one mills for 4, so I have to do 48 divided by 4. I need 12. All right, actually, that's easy. 12 is the same calculator. All right, so I can just do Stream of Thought, Casper Replicate, target you. We need to replicate it 12 times. Uh, all right, this is the first game. Very cool that we went off. Again, my opponent, new to the thing. New to the thing. So, I will be more careful about it. But, I can easily shuffle my graveyard. That's true. But still, not everyone will play main deck counterspell. So it would have been an easy turn 4 win against any normal deck in the format. Okay. I'll waste 11 mana and pass the turn. We could have done I have to discard 3 cards. That's true. Oh, no, wait. I have to discard all the cards. That's true. All of my Ideas Unbound trigger now. Yeah. Every time you cast Ideas Unbound, you will have to discard at the end of the turn. So make sure to win the same turn you cast Ideas Unbound. Okay. Yeah, Red Elemental Blast certainly be good here. All right. Mono blue. So we have the playset of Giga Drowse, 1 main deck, 4 sideboard, a couple of Dispel, and that will be it. And now the classic, what to take out in a deck that is all 4 of. It's gonna be a very tough question. I'm gonna cast Stream of Thought. Am I going to play Modern today? Nah, they haven't unbanned anything. I prefer to play new cards, quote unquote new cards. I cut one stream of thought. They don't mill me. They don't like hurt me. I can cut like the bad cards of the deck. It is really hard to touch anything. Yeah, I'm gonna cut two twiddles, but I don't know. The funny thing is that I know this combo very well just because we played Twiddle Storm in Modern last week that had this combo. You have a, and you can watch it on my YouTube channel. It was posted the other day. You have Lotus Field there, so basically with two I tied, every land is a Lotus Field. Okay, land Faeries here. It's back. And it's nice. I am looking for my pieces, of course. I need to find more high tides and such. Um, yeah, these cards are fine. I like having this spell, but I think I'm gonna shuffle actually. Stream of Thought is very bad to draw. You never want to draw that card. A Twiddle, I think it's more for the late game. I don't even know if this is for the late game. Maybe Twiddle is not needed in this deck. Yeah, this spell was nice, but I think Giga Drowse is just better. You never want to cast Ideas Unbound until you go off. This card is advantage. Draw three, discard three, but you spend a card. Casting Merchant Scroll. I can either get a second High Tide or I can get Giga Drowse. I think for this deck to win, you need to have two High Tide. So I'm just gonna make sure that I have two High Tides. Drawing a third one can be worse than drawing the first Giga Drowse, but like it's less likely. You know what I mean? Like I get it that you need a Giga Drowse to win, but you also need two High Tides. So I think this is better. Yeah, that's true. Dream's Grip is actually better than Twiddle. You're right. Should probably play Dream's Grip over Twiddle. Dream's Grip is uh you can entwine it. So it's just better. Okay, I got my land drop. Unfortunately, all these arcane cards don't have a splice cost. Because if I love to just cast one of these, splicing the other one, these are just arcane. The only card with splice is Psychic Puppetry. Now I'm gonna go Peer Through Depths, end of turn. I need to find both Giga Drowse as well as a Psychic Puppetry. I guess I'm gonna play Reach Through Miss first. Again, you don't want to waste those arcane cards, but I have plenty in my hand. Ooh, nice. This is a combo piece. Now I'm looking for Giga Drowse. Is this the list I came up with? Not just me. A bunch of people I was talking to yesterday. Okay, I actually don't care about this spell. I can get a third Eye Tide. This just solidifies my win. Although I don't have Giga Drowse yet. So if I just get High Tide, I think I can. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use a Peer Through Depths. I keep on getting these High Tides for the big turn. And this deck needs land drop, so I'm just gonna cycle and reveal play it. The land, I mean, if I don't draw it. If I draw land, I just drop and pass. I can even cast one of these High Tide if I want to. If I draw Giga Drowse. Alright, in this case I just pass. I can also splice into the Arcane and tap one of your lands if you tap low. Although remember, just one single High Tide makes my opponent double the land, so they can cast one counter spell after the first High Tide resolves. But yeah, they don't have those problems. They have lots of lands. Okay. No need to splice. I guess I could. Splicing is really. Yeah, no need to splice. I don't find Giga Drowse. That's unfortunate. Oh, I guess I have Merchant Scroll. Okay. Merchant Scroll gets me the Giga Drowse. Do I want to cycle now? Yes. Hmm. I have one Arcane. Ideas Unbound. I'm definitely cycling this. Now, let's hope to draw Giga Drowse. That card is so important. The card has always been the key to these combo decks. When Storm before MH3 Modern Storm used to play Giga Drowse to tap these opponent lands because it was blue red. Okay, I'm at 8, so I can take another hit honestly here. Ideas about can still draw 3 bricks. I know what can I do? Do you want me to concede? What is that? Yeah, sure. I mean, this deck can fizzle. High Tide has never been a consistent deck, even in Legacy with Time Spiral and Frantic Search. Actually, Frantic Search is banned even in Legacy. Yesterday, a person sent me a list online and it had Cloud of Faeries also in the ban list in Pauper. Yep. In the ban list in Pauper, you have Cloud of Faeries, you have Peregrine Drake, you have Frantic Search. Okay, so now I'm at 4. What I can do is casting Giga Dra. I can do. Snap is legal, but like it. I don't like Snap. You need a target for it. You think it's time to combo? I don't think it's time to combo yet. I think I need to do next turn High Tide Giga Drowse. If I go High Tide Giga Drowse now, only 4, they remain with 1 island. And 1 island means that they can still play Counterspell on my first High Tide. So I think I'm just taking a turn here. I can just tap a 2/1 and survive. Ah, this is very bad. When you draw your combo piece, it's always very bad. All right, now I'm at 4, so I need to tap. Why Frontier Search Bandy Legacy? All right, begin combat. I need to play 1 High Tide. Certainly. Okay, now all of our lands are doubled. I'm tapping all of it for 10 mana. Casting Giga Drowse will replicate. I'm tapping 1, and then I'll copy next 9 times. Tapping all your islands, and the Moon Circuit occur a couple of times. Maybe 3 times? Maybe 4 times? Allora, I need to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what did I tap? This one. 6. Now I can tap maybe also a Brine Bar Intruder. Tap all your creatures. Yeah, I think it's better to tap all your creatures. Yeah. Tap, tap, and then same target on the 2-1. All right. There's obviously a way where they just use one of these island to counter one of these Giga Drows and pass the turn with an island up. It is what it is. I mean, again, we're playing like literally the toughest matchup at the start. So I'm not gonna be like, yeah, this is the way to win. You will win all the time. I'll be like, maybe this does it. Maybe I'll also lose in time. Sure, the play spell stutter sprite. They can also counter the 5 Giga Drows that target these stuff. Like they're playing mono blue Faeries. So no, double counter we can definitely beat. I'm at 4. I'm tapping all their creatures, one of them twice. Oh wow, Snap actually nets them mana with the High Tide. That's funny. I just clicked F6 now. Okay, yeah, I also have Tron built. Flickertron. Opponent maybe has it. Maybe they have a way to survive. Yeah, they actually did play land for turn. I noticed that. Yeah, I'm in F6, but I have 7 minutes on the clock because game 1 it took me so much to win. Yeah, if they have, I don't know how many counters they need. There's definitely a way where they win this turn. Okay, yeah, they were able to use 4 counter spells to counter all of my Giga Drows on the creatures. Actually, 5. They used 5 counters. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, they had 6 cards in hand. They had 2 spell stutter, 1 snap, 1 counter spell. That's okay. We got game 3, hopefully. I think I'll cut more Twiddle. I think I like Muddle the Mixture. And also Reach Through Mist. Yeah, I'll get rid of Twiddle. They're not backseating. It's fine. This deck is tough. So the thing is that Island Ponder. Okay, I like these cards. I don't have any Eye Tide. We have to find it. Ooh, we got 2 subs. The Iron Mingo and Excelitary. Thank you guys. Tommy will love this deck when you play against him. Yeah. I will hand him Flickertron. I have to go to a friend of mine to borrow the merchant scroll because I have everything else. I was only missing 2 merchant scroll. And then we'll battle. Good morning, good morning. He's gonna love editing all the cards you draw. Oh shit, that's true. Yeah, and well, it is what it is. Did you guys see yesterday's video with Hollow One, where I missed Lethal in the end? Heck W. Do you think the Pauper changes were good overall? Yeah, for sure. Pauper needed so much to change. And it did. It did. It kind of did. I would have also banned Echo Wellspring if it was up to me. Surprised by the cool Dotha. I guess the Pauper format panel hates mono red. You get to play lots of Paper Pauper. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I play lots of everything. I also just love buying every card, so I just always buy everything and never sell. I remember building an arcane deck back in the days, and I still have all the cards. They're like so beat up, so damaged, but you know they work. Okay, high tide. You need those. All the arcane cards are common, so I don't think I'll be rich or anything. I just, yeah. Also, another thing that I'm very good at, I just have all my cards sorted out. All my arcane cards were like in the box, of like bad cards. I still have sorted by colors and rarity. Legacy bans were weird to me. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Legacy. I have no idea, but I also don't care. Well, I guess I'm cycling this turn. Maybe, yeah, let's go. You're here for Superman? Do you know my opponent? Okay. This hand is going much better than the round before. I'm gonna go Lure Revealed, get Island. By the way, love the end of turn 3 for Reach through Mists. So Merchant Scroll, get a High Tide. We are missing a lot of combo pieces. Like a lot of combo pieces. And in the meanwhile, our opponent fixes their hand and etc. So you bought the entirety of the deck except Merchant Scroll for $60 in Australia. Yeah, Merchant Scroll is like 10 each. I saw it yesterday. I was like, all right. They did reprint it in the what's it called? The mystery set. But even that one is even more expensive because it's black border. I'm totally fine losing this match. It's it's really, really hard. Okay, that was important. I need to find the puppetry, and then maybe we can go off. The problem is that even if I tap their lands, actually, they can snap it out and untap the lands. I guess I need 2 Giga Drows in this matchup. White border better than black border? No, 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 no. Sorry, you're alone in that one. White border sucks. I wonder why they ever made it. It even gets dirty. All the white border cards are old. They're all dirty. Black border cards don't get that dirty. Do I want to cast the Spiritual Depths? It's hard because I don't really want to cast anything until I go off. I just need to draw naturally the Psychic Puppetry. Yeah, I'm gonna die soon, I think. Mark Halzer, thank you for the prime. They get dirty, but you can't see it. That's not true though. You see it. There's like black spots on white border cards is bad. I don't know. There are no bad taste in art except for white border fans. That's not true at all. Secret Lair are awful. I will die on this hill, even if I'll be alone in 10 years while everyone will play with their SpongeBob and Dragon Ball Z cards. I'll still be hating on your cards. I feel like Secret Lair art is just, yeah, it really, it's to me, it's not the AI that killed the art. It's the whole like weird art that killed the art. Okay, chat. We are one last turn before death. One last turn before death. Lure revealed. Not a chance I can cast this card ever. So just cycling, playing this, and then big in combat. I have to do the same thing I did before. Yo, Weird Art is awesome. It's fine. It's fine. Again, I will die on this hill if I not be even if that mean I'll be alone. Last game I was in a so much better spot than this one. This game I feel like I don't have anything going on. If you play this deck, I think the Mono Blue matchup is just unwinnable. Not the Mono Blue Terror. I feel like the Mono Blue Terror is more winnable, much more winnable than the Mono Blue, than this Mono Blue here. Right, so I'm tapping 10. Eh, I'll do the same Giga Drives as before. I think so. It lost me the game, but I think I will. Literally the same spot as before. Crazy. Like, I have to do this, then I have to top deck psychic. I don't know. I don't even know what I have to top deck. No, I can't have this spell, I think. Because they have so much mana that they have so many counters that I for sure have a counter from this spell. Serrated arrows. Ooh, be there with me on my hill? Yeah. Allora, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, same target. I also need to save timer because if by any chance we go off, I don't think 5 minutes will do it. Kathy Paul, thank you for the 4th month. Desert. Oh shit, that's actually a great cyber card. You're right. I think you can put desert. See, desert, the real one. The one from the Arabian Nights. Yeah, I think it's not on Magic. Oh, there it is. Yeah. The Arabian Nights Desert. Huh. Alright. I will change the list after this video. Desert? Yeah, no, desert is great. Fairies, I mean, they obviously they have like 1-2, where is it? A 1-2 and a 2-2. But I mean, if they go Ninja of the D powers, it's terrible and you lose. But it's only exactly Ninja of the D powers. I feel like Giga Drowse is not a good plan. Like, you need to draw so well for Giga Drowse to be your plan in this matchup. I think Giga Drowse can still be your plan easily against the slower decks, but in this matchup in particular, you need to save time. You can twill the desert and deal 2 damage. Yeah. Mm. Like a ninja after you ping with desert. Are you sure? Oh shit, you're right. Only during the end of combat step. You are right. Oh no. Yeah, because like what happens is they or my opponent's taking their chance to sponsor to advertise a big event in Lyon in France the 17th of May in Pauper. 1,000 euros in cash prize. I feel like after they, let me go off and didn't concede in game one, I need to be good to them. So thank you so much, opponent, for defeating me firmly. And I'll give you this spot to advertise. Because it's not for everyone to not concede in that spot, you know? And it's very important as a content creator that they don't concede. Um, there's like these streamer events, the early access and the streamer events. It's actually forbidden to concede. That's funny because you need to show, you just need to, it's like a content thing, so you can't concede. Yeah, yeah, no, I mean they definitely beat me. Game one they played poorly, but game two and three they played very well. This is kind of how it is, right? As a human being, we learn something, and then the next time we change. All right. As we look for an opponent, I'll take a bathroom break. Oh no, never mind. We found an opponent. Let's go. Yeah, Alexander 5. I'll show you the screenshot of game one, where we had, I think, around 200 mana. We could have milled a Battle of Wits deck, but then we lost the next two games. I'll keep this hand. It has a Ponder and a Dream. There's 20 lands in this deck if you count the... Come on, stop with these islands. What's up with all those islands? Volnek. Thank you. Welcome. Oh wow, it's the mirror match. The mirror match. Are not allowed. I mean, I'm talking about streamer events. I'm not talking about professional events. The top of my deck is a ponder. I think I got time. I just accumulate knowledge, and then I can ponder. I find accumulated knowledge is nice. They also have, oh, did they not deck me? All right, let's go ponder. Hopefully, ooh, there's the high tide. Okay. I draw high tide, and then I'll merchant scroll for another high tide. And we can certainly go off next turn. The problem is, will my opponent go off before me? We can certainly go off this turn. It's turn 4. My hand is very good. As good as it can be. Maybe the other one is better than Peer Through Depths. The, what's it called? Ideas Unbound. Opponent's thinking. They passed. All right. Let's go. Island, high tide. Island, high tide. Top 4. Peer Through Depths, Splice. What do we got? I think Reach Through Mists. Like, all these cards are just broken in this spot. I can also get High Tide again. That's probably better. Yeah, because I still have a lot of draws. I think I'll get High Tide. Any order? Yes, yes. Then I play High Tide. And then I can go Peer Through Depths, Splice. Untap, untap. Now I have so much mana now. Now mana isn't a problem anymore. Okay. Ideas Unbound or Peer Through Depths? I'll get Ideas Unbound. Any order? Yes, yes. And then we splice the Ideas Unbound, revealing, but first I need to tap. 2 lands, splice 1 and 2. Okay, yes, yes. Then I tap. I keep on casting this. This is turn 4. Pretty good. Yes, yes. This is the last high tide. So I win for sure now. It's just a matter of like how much does this top for? 6? No, 5. So I have how much? Yeah, whatever. Is this already lethal? I have 5, 10, 20, 25. No, I think not. I need 48 mana, so I need to work a bit more. But it's fine. I'll find it. Draw 2 cards. Draw 3 cards. Okay, peer through depths. Perfect. Splice. This and this. I just need to find more arcane cards, but there's so many of them that I'll find them for sure. Psychic puppetry is probably lethal. I can also just go Merchant Scroll for more. Ah, whatever. I'll take the puppetry. Any order? Yes, yes. Okay. As the more you learn this deck, the more you understand if it's actually over. So I have 27, and then I cast this, and for the cost of 5 mana, I untap 15. So I get 10. I go to 37. Yeah, I think I already have it, as in, like, I don't need to keep on going off. Probably, it's just... There's just no ways that I don't brick. It's just literally impossible to brick in this pot. Like, my deck is just mono things that do the thing, so it's just... Yeah, there's also not that many lands as well. Only 16 lands and Lure Reveals. All right, now it's over 100%. Let's do the thing. Splice. 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 Okay. A1. Yes, 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 yes. 52 mana. I'm gonna do this. Copy it 13 times. 4 per 13 quanto fa? 52. Ah, I guess. I guess I'll untap one more times. Just in case. Yes. It was probably already over a while ago, but okay, now. Has to replicate, target you. I have to copy it 12 times. So it's going to be mill 13. That's like what? 52. So I'm going to say okay. Okay, I'll click F6. I don't have to shuffle anything. All right, opponent concedes. They have a different build, though. They have Snap in their deck. Okay, now mirror match. We want this spell. I think that's about it. I don't think I want the Giga Drowse. Maybe just one. I'll take a bathroom break. I'll come back for round 2. Sorry, round 2, game 2. Hello, Superman. You didn't slow play at all. You played great. All right, game number 2. I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It doesn't have Ponder. It doesn't have Dreams. All right, keep. Let's bottom Stream of Thought. I only played 2 of this in matchups where they can like exile it somehow, but it's just terrible to draw. It's just really the card you never want to draw. Because when you go off, you draw your deck without problems. Okay, they play Preordain, which I don't play. Ooh, they kept a one-lander. Okay. I need land drop. This deck is desperate for land drops. So I'm gonna go peer through depths just to find more ways to find land drops. Like Lure Revealed, for example. Or Ponder, you know, ways I can get land drop. Wow. It's aggressive. Okay. Lure Reveal was just on top of my deck. Didn't need to ask. I'm gonna go Merchant Scroll for Tide now. I think I can go off next turn. Maybe. We'll see. Happy Banning Days. Yeah. I was hoping for more in Modern, but it's okay. I guess they did what they needed to do. I can go Tide. I think it's a little bit too early. The problem is that I can't really do much. Like, I can't cast the Spear through depths. You're casting Peer through depths. Yeah, comboing with 3 lands is much harder than 4. Exactly. I'm waiting. What are my expectations? As a famous Malcolm quote in a TV show once said, I don't expect anything because I'm used to be disappointed. So whenever there's a what's the announcement, I never expect anything. All right, they're going off on 3 lands. Of course, you can draw your 4th one. It's just that my hand wasn't drawing. If this Peer Through Depths was a Ideas Unbound, then okay. But as it was, I think it was a little bit too unlikely. All right, they're going off. I am going to F6. No, I guess I can find this spell. Remember, now all my lands are also doubled. Yeah, they have as I said, Ideas Unbound is very important. Okay, draws the 4th land, and now they can go off. Again, maybe I could have gone off as well last turn. If Peer Through Depths find me Ideas Unbound, we're playing. Maybe I should have peered in response to this High Tide to find this spell. Maybe I can counter the 3rd High Tide. I don't know though. They got Peer Through Depths. Okay, I guess I can counter this one. Because if you counter this one, it also counters the Splice. But it's probably over. Also because they have their own dispel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna let my opponent go off. They were nice and kind and let me go off. So I was gonna F6 and let him go off. In the meanwhile, I guess I can show you the Tron deck I have I have ready. It comes from Tommaso Lost Tron deck before the unbans, and it has just few changes. Sorry. Okay. Io caro. I just want to move this bar. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is his list. Uh, Given that we have now Prophetic Prism, we don't have to play the Taplands anymore. We can just play Islands. It's just yeah, one Murmuring Mystic, I guess, to close the game faster. Very similar list. They play on Preordain. I've seen Snap Eggs. Mm-hmm. Herbeck Storage. You mean Altertron? Yeah. You also have Packdoll Terror. That card is also good. You can play that. All right. They have found the stream of thoughts. Did I misclick? Actually, it was too small of a stream of thoughts. 25 only. Oh, they shuffled their cards. For Refractor for Prism, isn't that too much? It could be too much. You can cut maybe 2 Refractors. The Prism is definitely better than Refractors, like the same card except this one costs 1. This doesn't tap, but I mean the cards we cut from previously is the Expedition map. How does Tron win the game? You have a loop between Mnemonic Wall and Ephemerate, which every turn gives you a free card. So basically, you just cannot die, and then you attack with Muldrift or Murmuring Mystics. But you just basically just can't die. You have mystical teachings and such. Going infinite. What do you mean going infinite? What's your infinite? There's no fireball here. Remote island is just an island tapped that cycles. You can get it with map if you already have a lot of mana. All right, I think opponent has finally found the second stream of thought. Don't think they needed to tap the first one, but yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm finally dead. I can concede. Let's go game 3. Final game of this match. Would have missed the second land drop, but I had everything they needed to win after they found their lands. Okay. Let's go. Island Ponder. Wow. Very good. We're still missing the. I guess this is very good. I'm still missing the high tide though. Can I tide win on turn 2? Nah. Maybe on turn 3, but you need a lot of things to go right. Buongiorno, people. I guess Mud of the Mixture can get you Merchant Scroll, and Merchant Scroll can get you High Tide. It's a little bit long, but it can happen. Yes, there is a 1 mana Transmute spell. It's called Dizzy Spell. I guess you could play that. Maybe you can play like one Dizzy Spell. I've not been the biggest fan of this Twiddles. Giga Drowse. Should have cycled or reveal first. If opponent counters this one is annoying. Because I want to counter back, but then I miss a land drop. Exactly. Exactly what I didn't want to happen. It's okay. I got punished. I also don't have negate, so our lists are definitely slightly different. That's a cool thing of like day one. Everyone's brewing a different list of the same thing. I'm still missing a second high tide, so I just have to pass here. I could, in theory, cast an Ideas Unbound, but I think I like everything in my hand. So if I cast Ideas Unbound and I keep a high tide, I have to discard like a Twiddle maybe, which I guess I could. Buongiorno, Pabe. Thank you for the 6th month. I could tap their land in upkeep. Yeah, I could. Maybe next turn if I break again. Like you usually cannot go off on 3 lands. Obviously, you could if you have the perfect 7 cards, which my opponent can easily have. So I'm just gonna wait another turn. Hopefully, I draw another high tide or wait to get high tide. Ponder, all right. Hmm. Um, mm, mm, I can try to go off here. Next turn, I draw here. And lure revealed. Is lure revealed good? Probably not. I think I have to shuffle these. Let me think about it. I can go tap your lands in upkeep. You still have one, by the way. Untap, peer through, draw like a bad card, peer through depths. Sorry, high tide, of course. Peer through depths, spliced. If I find another high tide, maybe I go off. Yeah, I think peer through depths is nice. And then in upkeep, I have to deny your possible win. They're doing something. Okay. The thing is that a Giga Drowse for 3, my opponent can just untap their lands in upkeep. Like they can just go, I don't know, something something on top of my lands and then go off again. I could have gotten Lure revealed, but still Giga Drow's only for 3. I think Peer Through Depths is not bad here. It gets me very deep to find the second Eye Tide. Okay, they played double High Tide. I think our opponent has finally gone off. This time I'm gonna cut them off. I already made them win in game 2. I don't need to lose again in game 3. All right, all right. Once again, win game 1, lose game 2 and 3. Tough start. We have third round. I'm already 1 hour and a half in this league. If I want to play Tron later, I think I can only cut it to 3. Okay, let's go. Solid hand. Jagged Barons. Okay. Oh, Trespasser Curse. Whenever a creature enchanted play controls enters, I will not. I will make sure to not play creatures, I guess. I don't play any in my deck. Okay. Finally, a deck without counters. A Merchant Scroll. I think I'd rather accumulate knowledge this turn. Put in Bolts Me for 3. A deck without creature, just like Dr. Garfield intended. Well, the best decks in 1993 Magic didn't have any creatures. Only attacked with Mishra's Factory. So yeah, that's exactly what Garfield intended. Magic to be. Jim Tome and counter spells. The Abyss. All right, opponent's burning us out. We gotta do something. Psychic Puppetry is there. I'll deck thin. Model the mixture. Okay. I can ponder Merchant Scroll. Okay, that's a High Tide. Can I go off this turn? Nah, not a chance. Win for sure next turn. The problem is, will there be a next turn? We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Looting. Okay, nice. Two mountains. Wonderful. Wonderful sight. Another mountain. Unlucky. Yeah, if we untap, the game will be over. Okay. Once again, game one is gonna be ours, and now we're gonna face the Red Elemental Blast for the first time. Actually, I want to model the mixture for another puppetry. The more puppetry, the better. Yeah, they concede. That's okay. At this point, you got the jigs of it, how the deck combos. So I understand my opponent conceding. Okay, we have Blue Elemental Blast to counter the Red Elemental Blasts. Oh, I got a Giga Drowse, a Stream of Thought, and two Twiddles. Keep. Island Ponder. Looking for the High Tide. You know what? This is not bad, but I'm gonna shuffle. Cantrip to draw more cantrips? I'm not up for it. The Imp of the Kitchen. Alright. It's more mana efficient to just pass and draw a card here. Mm-hmm. Land. Land go. Looking for some very hide, very tides. I can also counter, but I kind of want to keep this for the Red Elemental Blast, unless I'm dead. Well, knowledge. Peer through depths. Okay. Come on, let's find high tides. What's this? Fiery Tempa. No high tides for Mengu. No high tides for Mengu. That's a bad sign. Discard a card too. Oh no, shit! I discarded a stream of thoughts. I have no win cons. All right, it's fine. I would have lost this game regardless. Game three on the play. Let's go. One stream of thoughts only. Nice. Great hand. That's true. That's true. That's true. If I just start going off, my opponent concedes. I don't actually need a combo in my deck. They conceded game one when I when I modeled a mixture for idea for psychic puppetry. The problem is that this game I also was very dead anyway. I didn't need to. I didn't need to do that. Man, this hand is the nuts. I don't know. I mean, I guess going off on turn three, it's very unlikely. Hmm. Yeah, I don't even have a land drop, so it's definitely unlikely now. Okay, good. My opponent tapped their red land, meaning that they don't have blue until blast up. Okay, let's think about this. Well, let's not think too much about it. Let's just go accumulate knowledge, untap, and see what happens. Nice. All right, I think we win now. High tide, high tide, ideas unbound, spliced, untap. I guess we don't win yet. I want to find more puppetry or high tides. Here through depth's free. Merchant Scroll gets me a high tide, so it's probably better than Peer Through Depths. I'm gonna go Merchant Scroll for. Wait a sec. Should I get Puppetry here instead of. Maybe it's better Puppetry. It's better than High Tide. Because I can brick. With Puppetry, it's less likely that I brick. I wonder what's the pick. I'll go for Puppetry. And I can splice two of this. Using all my mana. Okay. Accumulate knowledge draws one. Model a mixture can get another thing. I gotta accumulate knowledge. I think I don't have enough mana to do the model a mixture thing. Draw two. Okay. I can cast High Tide. I can cast Twiddle. And I can cast Lure Revealed. I guess first I need to play Puppetry before Lure Revealed. Maybe I should have gotten High Tide earlier. Guess I can play Lure Revealed now. We gotta draw well out of this. Sort of. Sort of. Okay. Yes. Now I'll cast. Uh. Hmm. I'll cast a new. I think we have to go off now, otherwise the game's gonna be over. So I cast a new High Tide. Play Lure Revealed. 3 mana only remaining, which is exactly enough to cast an arcane card and splice it. Oof, reach through mists. Okay. So I can do that. Splicing this. Okay. Very strong cards I drew off the top. I can go Merchant's Crow for Puppetry now. Do I have another Puppetry? I think so. Let me double check. In the graveyard, I have only one. So I go Merchant's Crow for Puppetry. I have exactly 4 mana. I can go this, splicing both of these. I go to back to 0 mana, but then I'll untap and I'll have 8. And I think now we're officially safe. We're officially safe now. Okay. We risked it though. We risked it. Now we got it. I think. Draw 3 with this. Well, I guess it's not over yet. Unlikely, but it's not over yet. Draw 4 with this. Okay. Now, I have 3 puppetries, so I'll cast this, splicing all of them. Okay. I get more of this. I think I still have a high tide in my deck. Believe I still have a high tide, so I can go Merchant Scroll for it. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. I don't have any more high tides. That's fine. I can get Twiddle. Top with all. 21 mana. I'll splice, revealing 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This. Any order? Yes, yes, yes. Top. I'll play Reach Through Misplice. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Oops, I think I misclicked. Anyway. Twiddle this. Yes. Puppetry. It's not misclick this time. Yes. 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 47. I need to do it one more time. Maybe I didn't need to do it one more time, but I did. Yes and yes. And now I'll stream of thought you replicating it 12 times. Okay. All right. We got it. Ending on a high note, at least. Only 3 matches, but they were very intense. I'm gonna stop the video now. Hope you guys had fun watching this new deck. Again, this was like a super primordial list. Maybe you need this spell. Maybe you need a plan against Faeries. Maybe you just hope to dodge Faeries. But nonetheless, this deck is very powerful. This deck would be a cool deck if you're one of those like combo guys that played like Cycle Storm. This is probably gonna be better than that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you watch on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And make sure to check out the Mango's Workshop video coming out next Monday. We're gonna record it today. It will be very fun. Thank you, thank you.